I don't normally talk to my clients about how I get out of bed in the morning, but that's what happened yesterday. So I was talking to one of my clients who was just finding it hard to deal with this little project that he needed to do in the office. And it was just something he wasn't used to doing, and something that was going to take a while, and something that he didn't know the full process for. And he was procrastinating and been putting it off for a number of months now at this stage. And he said, like, how do you do something that's really hard for you and that you don't really want to do and you don't like? And I explained to him what happens to me in the mornings, because I jump into the sea in the mornings. This morning it was like -2 degrees going down, and jumping into the sea is not something that when you wake up and open your eyes in the morning you think, oh, I would love to do that. So he said to me, like, how, like, do you really feel like you want to do that in the morning? Do you enjoy that? And I said to him, no, like, the last thing I want to do when my alarm goes off in the morning is jump in the sea. So I don't think about that. That's not what's on my mind. What's on my mind is, okay, what's the next step, Rory? And the next step is to put my feet out of the bed. And the next step after that is just to stand up. And the next step after that is go and put on my shorts. And the next step after that is go and do some stretching. Then the next step after that is walk out the door, etc., 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 until I get to the point where I'm actually jumping into the freezing cold sea in the dark, right? And we just brought that back to like his situation, and we were able to break down his problem and figure out, okay, what is the next step that needs to be done? Forget about everything else, just find the one next step. Now, when he did that one next step, then the next one became apparent, and now he's on the journey to doing that with something he'd been procrastinating for a long, long time. So the next time you have something like that, just forget about the big picture, forget about the end goal. Just think about, okay, what's the next step I need to do in order to get one step further on that process?